This is ridiculous. Unacceptable. What happened? Talk now. Fine. I have 2 investigators coming in today, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Where were you at 2:30?
That's normally the time I do my meditation at my desk, you know.
I was diligently working at my desk, getting these quarterly reports done.
Outside having my late lunch, and I fought some homeless people.
Okay, so I came in this morning and I was wearing my ring, and it's such a beautiful ring. My fiance got it for me. We're getting married in like June or something. But anyways, so I went to go get my food delivery and I just sat down for my lunch and someone stole my ring.
Do it to be more in tune with myself, you know. Get zen. I just tune the whole world out. It's me time. Yeah, usually around 2:30.
Why are you not wearing a shirt?
It came off in the fight, you know, because you don't wear a shirt when you fight.
And like, I saw them running, so I chased after them, of course, because who wouldn't? It's a beautiful engagement ring. I am so excited to be married, just so over the moon, like June, whatever.
Late nights and working through my lunches, and I take 1 second and I rub my eyes, take my glasses off, rub my eyes, and I go back down to grab my glasses and they're gone.
So I was running past Monica's desk and she left a candle burning on her desk. Who does that?
1 second.
What happened today, from your perspective?
I can tell you my scarf was stolen. I don't know about these other items, but I'm a victim here, really.
I was outside eating my lunch and got in a fight, and my watch came off.
So I knocked it into the trash can and it started smoking. So then like there's an office fire.
Is this part of a bigger scheme in this office? People are stealing all of these personal items?
Are you wearing a garbage bag?
I didn't think we were here to discuss what I was wearing.
So I ran to get the water cooler and like put it out because I don't want like a fire and a theft in the same day, right?
Are you saying that it was the person that you fought that stole your watch?
Yeah, big, tall, homeless guy, super jacked. He's known to come around and harass people.
Can you tell us why you're wearing a garbage bag?
Just a personal choice, really. I didn't think I came to work to be discriminated against, but it's fine. I'm happy to explain to you. Yeah, and anything else about what I'm wearing, or can we talk about what I'm not wearing, which is my scarf?
Do we look stupid to you?
Yeah.
So, but as I'm running, I slipped on the water and it poured all over me, but at least it put the fire out too.
Surveillance picture of the security guy. Tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Well, I'm a security guard here, and basically I was just going into my office, I was hanging up my coat, and then suddenly someone came up behind me and knocked me out, and then I fell to the floor, and then that was it. I saw black and I was knocked out. I heard someone stole some stuff. That was it.
So yeah, at 2:30, I was putting out a fire, I was saving this company, but my ring is still missing, and that's why are we here? That's why I'm here, because my ring is missing.
This is going well.
Oh look, I put out a fire.
Really, man? Okay.
Seems like you know who did this.
Oh yeah. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Because there's not enough evidence.
For you, maybe.
That'd be the reason that you wouldn't know.
For a rookie, maybe. 4 suspects. 4 missing items, requiring a master detective of my caliber. Obviously the best in my class, best in the world, honestly. So that's why I'm here, to determine who did what. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to ask if you're ready. I'm gonna be telling everyone here what happened.
You have no idea what happened. Get out. Let me take care of this. Okay, missing items, suspects,
please. First of all, you're wearing a garbage bag. You say that you're all zen and you all got this yoga stuff, but the truth is you had a poo emergency, you had an accident, you tried to clean it up with the scarf, and here we are. Your scarf isn't gone, you used it in the toilet, am I right? You know what, don't even answer that, I know I'm right. You haven't taken your eyes off that phone this entire time, and that looks like, was it Dance Moms? They had a marathon last night, ran until about 4 in the morning. You watched the whole thing? Yeah, you fell asleep at your desk, your glasses fell off, they broke, and you don't want to be embarrassed by that story, so you claim that someone stole it. No dice. You, sir, fought a homeless man, big, 6 foot something? Oh yeah, that's crazy, except those are cat scratches, and it's clear to everybody that you fought a cat, probably over your tuna sandwich for lunch, took off your watch so it wouldn't get damaged in the process, and then forgot it outside. You fought a cat, it shredded your shirt, and you're too embarrassed, so you're making up a story about a homeless guy. And finally, you. Great that you put out a fire that you caused, but that's not what happened. You ended up in the bathroom, taking your ring off to flirt with whoever was here at that time. Is it a bagel guy? Did he stop by today? Is it bagel day? I think it's bagel day. Bagel day. The point is you took your ring off, it went down a drain, and you went to unhook it. When you're using the wrench, you got sprayed with all the water. That's what happened. You don't even have to tell me that's true, I know it. No one lost any items. Everybody here lost their items in a way that has nothing to do with the thief. So there's nobody guilty. They're all innocent, every one of them.
Then who knocked out the security guard?
Nobody did. Your security guard is a clumsy fool. If you look at the security footage, you'll see that there's a coat rack laying on top of him. Why is it on top of him? Because he got clumsy, bumped into it, and it fell on him. He was talking about going in to hang up his coat, but his coat was on him. Seriously. Clean house, rehire. You are all the worst people.
It's gonna be $4,700 with taxes. I'll invoice you.
The goal is to have a circle and not have the head of the table, but I'm taking the head of the table.
Hey everybody, we're doing a not Jimmy Vaylin, but Jimmy Vaylin's film challenge.
I mean,
Feel all warm inside. We have from now until 11 o'clock to write and shoot a movie. At 11 o'clock, the camera gets put down. So with us today, we've got Craig, we've got Mac, we got Sam, we've got Thomas returning. We haven't had Thomas here in years. We've got Kristen and introducing Jess. Behind the camera is Joseph and then me, but I don't count. So last time I loved how quickly we got everything kind of written, came together because it became line heavy. Usually we have things that aren't line heavy. We had the action film. What is that laugh? What happened?
I watched it again. It was great.
Jess, since you're new here, you're going to draw first. Basically, these are themes or genres of film.
Okay.
The theme is going to be an interrogation. Oh, interesting.
Tell me the truth.
All right, drum roll. And our prop is going to be
A bag with a hole in it.
a bag with a hole in it. Drum roll. The action is
Being knocked out.
being knocked out.
Perfect.
So we've got an interrogation, a bag with a hole in it, and being knocked out. This one's so easy, and you're not gonna beat me to it this time. This is so easy, right? We're interrogating different people about what happened at a certain event. We'll do flashbacks to the event while it's happening. The whole thing got tipped off because there's a bag with a hole in it. Someone mistook somebody for somebody else, knocked them out, I don't know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What about like a detective's going around and he's like questioning them?
Yeah.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Like what me and Kristen were talking about, just a really inept, incompetent interrogator trying to be very intimidating in his interrogation, but he sucks. And at one point he uses a bag with a hole in it to, sort of like asphyxiate him, but there's
The hole is like an easily
so the guy's just sitting there and he's like, I can breathe.
There's one solid person, maybe like 2 cops or whatever, but we filter in the interrogators because they're like, oh, these people are the best. They're like the best line, but they're like
Incompetent.
Yeah, incompetent.
There's actually 2 ways to go about this. We can take it Knives Out style, where detectives going around interrogating a bunch of suspects, or it's a suspect that won't break, and so everybody else plays interrogators trying to be the one to break the person.
So when your character interrogates the person, you just stab yourself and say, I'm just gonna keep stabbing.
You're like, I can do this all day.
Character, okay. I think if we were gonna go with the guy putting a bag over his head and he's able to breathe, I think Craig would be a better person to be interrogated for that scene. I
You
just
really
feel
want
like
to strangle him.
if I were the one strangling him, it would come across very evil, but I think he would add the comedic feel to it.
Take
Think
that as a nice compliment.
I take very little seriously. She's right.
But I also see Kristen doing that role extremely well. The aggression of me, myself, experiencing being smothered by a bag.
It wouldn't have a hole in it though.
Yeah.
Are we going comedic?
We do seem to excel at that.
Yeah.
We're in an office. People are getting interrogated because someone's stealing from the fridge.
We all are office people that we all get interrogated in a room, and it's like, did you take the milk? So why don't we all write a little thing for like a character or ourselves?
Yeah, I'm
It's
down
like,
with
I
this. We
saw
can all
this.
just write our own parts.
This would be a-
and then just throw it together.
Yeah.
Right. We can write out what happened, and then you can write out your line.
You have one person telling the truth,
And everybody else
is just blatantly lying.
Do we like this?
Yeah.
You're very serious tonight. You want to be a security guard?
I'm being handle security for Brock University.
Perfect.
We won't typecast.
He's method acting. He took the job as a security guard to prepare
This
for
night.
this moment.
I have a nice fake diamond ring. Someone would be planning to propose to their girlfriend, and
Why
then
is
they
it
go
fake?
like, "Why would this be real? This is massive."
I don't know.
Person goes to look in their bag that they were hiding it in, so no one would know about it, and it's gone.
Now we know your character. That was stolen. Why weren't you wearing it? How did the thief get it? Where was it? You can write that part out. So Chris with a ring, Jess with a scarf, Craig with a watch, Sam with glasses. Are one of those for the thief, or is it somebody else?
Oh yeah, who would be the thief? It's me.
Oh! Pulls up the bag, realizes there's a hole in it, realizes that everything's fallen out of it. Throws the bag against like the coat rack, and the coat rack just falls into him. And then he wakes up and goes, I was knocked out by the person. This is what happened. Okay.
I like this. Yep.
Security guard Thomas, and then the suspects will be the 4 people. There's 1, 2, 3 of us left.
I think you should be like the boss of like the office.
Say that again. I didn't have you on camera.
You should be the boss.
You hear that? I'm the boss. She said it.
Welcome to the
I
film
feel like
challenges,
it
Jess.
could-
She doesn't know me yet. No.
Want to be the interrogator? Sure. Really?
You guys could be like a pair of interrogators.
Instead of good cop, bad cop, it's good cop, bad at his job cop.
Well, he said he didn't do it, so.
I'm just in love with all the women. Like, she did this and this and this. I don't think she did.
Even with some of the men too.
No, I don't think he did it. What have you always wanted to do for a film site? I'll take the camera. You want to run the camera? I love
I'm filming my replacement right now. No.
I'll do writing.
it. You're a head writer?
So, okay, we'll just go with Sam first. I like the original idea where she was just taking a nap at her desk.
In the security office, he knocks out himself accidentally, but then claims that he was knocked out by the suspect. Someone came up from behind me and hit me with, I don't know, like a what's it called, a jack?
A baton?
No, what's the thing that you knock somebody out with?
Lots of things.
Blackjack?
What?
Blackjack.
That's a card game. Baton.
That's called a
Oh
baton.
no, it's a billy club.
Billy Club.
Billy club. Well, that's what I'm thinking.
That's also a baton.
Or a club, a baton. Isn't a baton skinnier than a club?
Baton is just a generic term for blunt instrument cops use.
Blackjack. Used Old England, Scotland to knock people out.
That looks like a flapper, like thing that you get
It looks
spanked
like a lot
with.
of things. Let's move on. Anyways, the only problem is how do we figure it out? So then, when he comes to, when he's sitting there and he's rubbing the back of his head, and it's like, oh, he's been knocked out. Someone thinks it was with a blackjack or baton, but it's actually the coat rack that fell. That might be how I figure it out. It's like, well, no, he didn't get knocked out by anything. Look at the room.
I like the idea that you're just clearing everybody from everybody's alibi. I'm honestly leaning towards the tried-tested and true method of chaos.
Just make it up, yeah.
And we just montage it. I know I'm supposed to be the writer, but...
I
That's
like
how you're
it.
right, man.
You throw it against the wall and hope whatever sticks.
yeah.
I like it.
editor handle it.
Mac, Thomas, Joseph, do you want to find our locations?
Oh, that would be perfect.
Can we bring the other white screens in here and put them up against here so we're not seeing the window outside? Okay, so we need a security guard location that he would be in on a regular basis. We have an office space for the security guard, where we're gonna film him closing the door and locking up with the bag on. I feel like this would be a good area for me to be like, we're gonna put you guys all in a room together. And then it's like, we're gonna pull you one by one for the interrogation. I need to write this down.
I've written a guideline for you. You can follow this. You can just sort of make it up as you go, but following the basic approach.
We'd be up in an hour or so. Do we have a keyboard that we can like knowingly break though? Because I was thinking that we take off like a keyboard piece as if I was sleeping on my keyboard.
We can just pop the piece off.
Or we literally just have him
It
face
comes
down for
off.
the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I pulled the fire alarm and I took my ring off so that I could flirt with the firemen.
I like the fire alarm thing, but you almost want it to be she caused a fire in some way. But I can't link the ring to a
I
fire,
know.
to a sprinkler, to a sexy fireman.
Unless it's a cursed ring.
We bring magic into this?
We're breaking up, we're getting the costumes, we're doing makeup, shooting behind the scenes, getting things done.
Should I be doing singles?
You could just go nuts. Don't even worry about
It's
the
chaos already. Craig doesn't have a shirt on. And we also have garbage pants. Oh my gosh.
Do you have makeup remover wipes too? Because once that dries, it will stay.
Part of your life now.
Yeah.
There's the tattoos, and then there's this.
You'll go to work tomorrow and they'll be like, what happened? Like, you should see the other guy. So we all did our introduction. We did our outro because there was a few members that had to leave early. We wrapped up Craig, we wrapped up on Jess, we wrapped up on me. Right now we're getting footage of Kristen's interrogation and security guard's interrogation, and that should be a wrap. I think we have over an hour, so it's very doable. And that's all that there is to do. Oh my gosh, Kristen. Oh no. Someone had a really bad day.
My eyes are burning.
She's been so emotional about film.
Oh my god.
Where were you at 2:30?
Where was I? Where were you?
I took this screw out of the chair just now.
Oh, very good.
That's all we need.
My ring is missing.
Cut. Nailed it. And I'm putting this chair back together. You're playing with a pen and I want you to fumble it.
All of a sudden, I got knocked out, and I fell to the floor, and then
There's a number of items stolen today.
It's true. That's what we've heard. Lean in, be animated. We got lots of time. This camera's garbage to you.
You're the best detective ever. Why do you care about that camera?
What happened today? I want to see it from your perspective.
We both do. Let us in your eyeballs. Describe it in detail. Big words. I have a thesaurus here. Hold the bowl. That's it. Do that. And let the hands go out. Put them out here. If you're going to strike the table, strike it as far in as you can.
Tell me what happened from your perspective.
Nailed it, right?
That's good.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. Let's get into it. I have something to
No, you
say. Okay.
Go ahead. I know exactly who did this.
Really?
Yeah.
After you guys just interrogated Jessica and be like, is she wearing a bag in our interrogation?
You smell something?
Yeah, not going there. And you won't know who we're cutting away to. Dinner later?
Always.
Always?
Yeah.
Always dinner?
You don't get breakfast.
Please, I just want lunch.
I think we found who causes all the drama.
Didn't realize there was a wet t-shirt contest in the office today. Oh look, I put out a fire.
Yes!
Woo!
Way more
Let's
water than I
double
thought. It's rather cold. That was cold water.
Bruh.
She was drenched in cold water.
So that would be
What's the time?
wrap on Kristen and
did that?
on Thomas and on Mac and Joseph and me. It's a wrap
Woo!
on the whole
What's the time?
10:41.
So we have 19 minutes. What do you want to do?
Can we just all go lay on a table?
Sleep.
Yep.
Okay.